Hello everybody, it's me, the Anonymous Mystery, your local nocturnal detective. And Mona, my trusty crime-fighting dog. Tonight's theme is motivation. Motivation is the general desire or willingness of someone to do something. Motivation takes on many forms: making lots of money, breaking records, fulfilling a promise, spiting an enemy, completing a collection, discovering something new, becoming famous. Regardless of what one's motivations look like, they all incentivize the individual to work towards a goal. We'll expand on this topic more in our case tonight. And tonight's case is... Silver Thread by Spycase. The description is as follows. Do ghosts actually exist? An exorcist that doubts the existence of ghosts might sound contradictory, but to Alicia Wilkershire, this is the right way to get closer to the truth. Her latest job sounded like another run-of-the-mill case, and she greeted her client with her usual pessimism, but is it really? Relevant trigger warnings are listed here. With everything having been outlined, let's dig right in. Ooh, I like that clickety-clackety sound that the text makes. Research of the supernatural dates back to the 18th century. However, to this day, there is still no scientific proof that ghosts actually exist. The majority of hauntings and spirit mediums have been debunked in the 1900s as hoaxes, faked for personal interest or fame. If not so, they are thought of as a figment of the human imagination. People seeing things that are not there, whether through mere exhaustion or exasperation. In a world filled with frauds and lies, an exorcist is determined to weed them out in order to find the truth. Mr. Lisenworth? Oh, that's my dad. Although I'm technically Mr. Lisenworth too, but nobody really calls me that. Too formal. Just call me Beaford. Beaford? Just call me Beaford. You're the exorcist that he called, right? You don't look like what I imagined. Sorry to disappoint you. It's not like exorcists have a uniform. But yes, I'm Alicia Wilkershire. Hey, I didn't mean it in a bad way. I was just expecting some boring old man, you know? Sounds to me like you watch too many horror movies. Is your father home? No, my whole family's on a holiday. I didn't feel like joining them, so I guess it's just you and me. That's fine. Hope you don't mind me looking around the house. Not at all. I'm pretty curious. I'm just surprised that my old man believes in all this nonsense. Sorry, is that rude? I'm not the superstitious type. Don't worry about it. Not like I completely believe in ghosts either. Huh? But you're an exorcist. Are you just scamming my dad? I'm not. The thing is, a lot of haunted houses end up being, well, not haunted. Carbon monoxide poisoning, old houses, rats, hallucinations, they're more common than ghosts. Finding out what actually caused it is part of my job. Oh, I thought you're just going to bless the house or pour some salt, burn some sage. I still do it when my client asks me to. But more often than not, I'm just a glorified home inspector. That sounds really boring. Welcome to the real world, I guess. Anyway, do you mind if I ask a few questions before we start looking around? I doubt I can answer everything, but sure. What to ask? What happened? Let's see, I have the whole report here. Weird sightings in the kitchen, noises at night, sudden chills near the bedroom. That's what your dad told me. Is that all? Honestly, I have no idea. I didn't hear or see anything. If you ask me, he's just getting old. What about the other people in the house? My mom and my sister also don't seem to believe in this ghost thing very much. You have a sister? Why are you the only one staying home? To tell the truth, I don't get along with my family at all that much. Like, I dropped out of university and I'm the only one who's not a doctor. A whole family of doctors? That's pretty intense. Yeah, you can put two and two together. They would have just lectured me for the whole trip. So, your dad is a director at St. Teresa Hospital. Do you think that anyone has a grudge on him? I wouldn't be surprised. He's a bit of a stuck-up. If he's the only one seeing things, maybe he has a reason to think why. Like a dead patient with a grudge. Or a business rival. Maybe. You still don't buy the ghost thing, huh? He just doesn't seem like the kind of guy that'll call an exorcist, that's all. I wonder if he saw more than what he's telling us. Are there any deaths in the family recently? None that I can think of. Why? Ghost reports usually spike significantly after a relative's death. Oh, makes sense. They think the deceased is visiting. Right. Stricken by grief and desperation, they read too much into things, wishing for things that aren't there. You're awfully unromantic for an exorcist. Thought you said you're not the superstitious kind. History of the house. How long has your family been living here? Since I started high school, so that's around 8 years? Almost 9? I took the liberty of looking into this house's history, and there had been no records of it being haunted. No records of any mysterious deaths in the house either. They have records for those? House prices usually drop when it's believed to be haunted. So, real estate agents need to disclose deaths and possible hauntings to potential buyers. Heard someone got sued in America for not doing that. That's messed up. It is ridiculous. If you think about it, it's actually not all that odd to have someone die in their house. You spend most of your living moments there, after all. That's all I need. Thanks for the info. Now, let's start looking around. Where's the kitchen? Why the kitchen? You think the ghost is in there? Remember what I told you earlier, about the common reasons why people think their house is haunted? I asked your dad in advance, and your stove is gas-powered. I have a whole checklist to go through, actually. To-do list. Alicia's notes. The notes of an exorcist collected through various research. Alicia already bookmarked the parts relevant to this house. Today's client, Harry Leisenworth, director of a local hospital. His son, Beaford, is the only one home. Complaints, weird noises at night. Chill in the corridor. Weird sightings in kitchen. Who names their son Beaford? That's what I'm saying! Completed. Maintenance. History. History. Location, none. Description. Research the history of the house, recent deaths, reports of hauntings, crime, and other stories associated with it. When someone believes that a house is haunted, the probability of them seeing a ghost shoots up dramatically. Ghosts are most commonly found in the human psyche, after all. So let's look at our maintenance on our to-do list. 1. Check the gas. Location, kitchen. Description. Auditory and visual hallucinations are often attributed to carbon monoxide poisoning, commonly found in poorly ventilated homes. Gas lamps are commonly used in the Victorian era, which might explain the popularity of ghost sightings in that time period. Rats. Location: near the active area, along walls or corners, ideally near a cabinet or appliances. Description: scratching noises in your house? They might be caused by rats living in your walls. Set up a mouse trap, but be sure to find a good bait first. In a recent poll, 37% of homeowners reported sightings of rodents in their home. Chills. Location: corridor. Description: cold spots might be caused by cracks, leaks, holes, and poorly connected air ducts. Smoke can easily show if this is the case. Light something up and see if the smoke is blown in a particular direction. Cold spots are often associated with ghosts due to the belief that they use up energy when they manifest, absorbing heat. Huh, that's pretty convenient, if not boring. The kitchen's to the left. You can also access the journal from the main menu by pressing X. Check it in case you need any hints. Alright. What happens if we leave? Oh, I still have investigating to do. Alright, I guess we can't do that. A couch. What's this? It's a flyer for an online course. Oh, that's mine. I was looking into it, but my parents insisted I should just go back to university. Sounds better than not doing anything. Right? My parents refused to pay for it, though. What about you? Did you go to, like, exorcism university? Is that a thing? No, I got ordained online. It was only £30. I love the face he's making. If you really are a scammer, I promise that I won't tell my dad. Well, the Catholic Church is not gonna formally ordain a woman. Anyway, you should think more about it. You're still young. You can't be much older than I am. That's what you think. Okay, I guess we can't touch those things. My family's out, so I can finally play games in the living room. Can't you just do that when they're here? And get lectured when I go out? No way. Wow, this kid's kind of pathetic. Hey, I'm just an introvert. How did you know what I was thinking? It's written all over your face. Really? Everyone says I have a pretty good poker face. Got your game system. Okay, I guess we can't touch that. What's this? A cabinet full of fine china. Doubt they get much use. They're dusty. Of course, everyone has a plates collection in their home. Do you play? A little. It's mostly my sister, though. Ooh. Is that supposed to be Twinkle Twinkle Little Star? What are we playing right now? I'm better than you, at least. What can I say? Playing the piano's not part of my job description. Then I think you should stop playing. Agreed. Some landscape photography. Bet the house owner just bought this from the internet. What's with the mark on the wall? Oh, we used to have a painting there, but... there was a leak, and it got damaged. The wall behind it is fine, though. Plants really lighten up the room. Maybe I should get one for the office. Alright, I think that's everything in the room. Well, time to get to work. Do you actually use all of these? Not really. Half of it's for show. Bible, holy water, salt, a photo of Jesus Christ? You got everything. They're all easy to find, except for the holy water. Some priest banned me from their church because I kept hoarding their holy water. Now I just make my own. Are you allowed to do that? If you mix holy water and normal water, they all turn into holy water, as long as there's more holy water. That sounds like borderline heresy. Hey, it's perfectly legal. I'll just leave my suitcase here. No point in carrying it around. Okay, we're probably gonna set up a mousetrap. Oh, but they said something about having good bait first, so... Hammers, stakes... I really hope that you won't need to use this. You and me both. Don't worry, I never actually used it. They're for killing vampires, but those don't even exist. Why did you become an exorcist if you're this pessimistic about things? Who knows? Evading the question, huh? That's too bad, though. Vampires are pretty cool. If they really do exist, I doubt they're gonna look like Carmilla. Oh, Carmilla? Like from the anime? You watch anime, Mrs. Wilkershire? What anime? I was talking about the 1872 novel. Oh. When you only watch the movie adaptation of books? And then only the anime version of those movie adaptations? Abstract painting of a cow. Looks Picasso-esque. Fancy foods line the fridge. I'm sure they won't mind me borrowing a little. Can I take this cheese? That's not mine. So go ahead. Cool, I got cheese. The gas valve isn't here. It should be below the sink. You haven't just been eating microwave food, have you? I don't know what your image of me is, but I'm actually really good at cooking. Why, it's my dream to be a stay-at-home house husband. Can't you aim higher? Not all of us want to be the breadwinners. It's still plugged in. The kid must have had toast for breakfast. All the gas valves look normal. No leaks anywhere. Wasn't the gas then? Nope. Guess that's one possibility to cross out. Your family should really get a gas detector, though. I'll remind my dad. Let's continue searching. Your house seems pretty new. You think so? It's almost a decade at least. Not old enough. It's not old enough that I'll blame the noises on it. Nor have I seen any sign of rats or anything. Let's keep looking. It's locked. Yeah, my dad usually does that when he goes on holidays. How am I supposed to check it then? Well, he didn't mention the bedroom, at least. And if you do end up missing anything, he can't really complain. What's over here? Oh, your laundry room. Got the cheese and a mousetrap. Are you sure this Tom and Jerry looking trap will work? How smart do you think rats are? Your laundry's piling up. I'll do that later. It's just gonna keep piling up if you don't do it. I know. What are you, my mom? Okay. A framed kid's drawing of a smiling dog. It looks like shit. Guess the sentimentality is what matters. A child's painting made by red handprints. Looks more eerie than cute. Guess the sentimentality is what matters. I don't even know what the fuck this is supposed to be. Guess the sentimentality is what matters. That's my sister's room. You don't have to go in there, right? Alright, I guess not. And that's my room. You won't find anything there. If you say so, man. Why are you following me to the bathroom? Oh, I thought you wanted to investigate. Just pulling your leg. Just some aromatherapy shit. Didn't expect doctors to believe in this stuff. Have you ever done that thing where you say Bloody Mary 3 times and see if a ghost appears in the mirror? Me personally? Never. Alright? I get too paranoid about that kind of stuff. You know, the one time you think it ain't gonna happen to me, it happens to you. No, why would I? Wanna try it? I can't emphasize enough how much I don't want to do that. Come on, kid, it'll be funny. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Stop that! What happened to not being superstitious? What happens if we're nice to him? Be nice and don't. You know that it's a hoax, right? Yeah, but I can still be scared. What happened to not being superstitious? Don't look at me like that. I'm not going to do anything. Bathtub. There's a hairpin and some tissue paper. You're not going to dig through the trash, are you? I only do that when I'm desperate. Some toilet paper. It's 2-ply. Do you actually have to examine this? I like to be thorough. Enlighten me on how toilet paper could possibly be relevant to your investigation. Do you know about ectoplasms? They say it's a substance created by spirits, but they're usually faked from toilet paper and egg white. Sounds gross. Wait, my dad still didn't say anything about ectoplasms. Actually, are you gonna let me investigate up here? Even though you were like, no. No, you're not going to. Alright, let's check on the mousetrap, see if anything's in there. No mice? Not much to do other than wait. Let's look at the rest of the house. Let me see. Looking for the cold spots. Oh. Your dad's bedroom is just right there, right? I usually use incense for this, but, well, I'll just use my cigarette. I don't get how you can smoke that. It smells bad enough from here. It's an acquired taste. The airflow's also fine. The smoke doesn't blow anywhere. Good. Now can you put that out? No hits from anything in my notes. That's weird. Can I check the other rooms? Maybe there's something I missed. Oh yeah, of course. There's only my room and my sister's, though. Start with your room. Oh, actually, bookshelf. Clothes, nothing special. Some medical papers and a picture of 2 kids holding hands. Huh? What's this photo doing here? These kids. It's you and your sister? Yeah, thought it got lost. It's your room, though. Aren't they adults now? They should ask for a bigger bed. It's raining outside. Weather like this sure makes me wish I'm not working. Now your sister's room. It's my sister's room. Oh. Is that blood? Alright, before we get too eager, hold on. Whoa, don't look at my sister's browser history. It's not relevant, is it? I guess not. You shouldn't look through a lady's clothes. Not even when I'm also a lady? Yeah, I mean, how would you feel if a stranger looks through your drawer? I won't care. Most of my wardrobe is just shirts and slacks. Anything fancier than this won't fit me. Really? Models are usually tall too, you know? Do you know that dolls get possessed easily? There's even a whole auction specifically for selling them. Who in the world collects those? Antique collectors go for anything these days. That looks like... Oh, my sister must have spilled something. It's probably a drink. Clumsy one, your sister. Yeah, I'll clean it up later. He's not a very good liar. Oh, what was that? Sounds like it came from downstairs. Shift to run. What is that? A fish? Must be one of the neighbor's kids. Hey, look, it's not like you found much, so maybe it's time for you to go home. Alright, let's get that first ending. You're right. Then I'll see you. I'll escort you to the door. Yeah, I guess this is it. It's too bad that we didn't find anything, but it was fun. This was fun to you? I think you should go out more. I'll try my best. I'll tell my dad that you did a good job. Well, I don't think I managed to do much, but appreciated. Wolkershare's office. Your son? He's dead? The doctors couldn't figure out the reason. My condolences. No, I really didn't find anything odd in your house. Not again. I guess I'm really not cut out for this stuff. I quit being an exorcist and closed the office soon after that. Everything that I did was pointless. To this day, I still find it hard to answer phone calls. Game over. Can I use the toilet first? Yeah, of course. It's upstairs. Don't take too long. I'll stay behind to clean the mess. Now that the kid is out of the way, let's investigate properly. Pretty sure this is actually his room and not his sister's. Can we check the closet now? This is his wardrobe, huh? There's a lot of costumes here. They're pretty cute. Let's see what's under the carpet. Ah! Now what the hell is this doing here? A summoning circle? Is this real blood? That's way too cliche. Then again, I only ever see these in movies. It can't be that easy to call. Alright, let's check out that parents' room. I should find a way to open it. It shouldn't be too hard to pick a lock. I just need to find something sharp. Oh. Thought I picked up that stuff. I can't find anything better. You dig the hairpin from the trash. This hairpin should be good enough. Yo? Is that a dead body? This house is actually haunted? I just realized. I never planned what to do if I actually came across a real ghost. I'll figure it out when it comes down to it. Weird, I don't smell anything. This isn't actually blood? Someone just trying to scare me, huh? A doll resembling someone that you know. Okay, so it's not a dead body. I was about to say, Beaford, what is that? Oh, that's what happened to the living room painting. There's blood coming out of it all. There's blood coming out from all their eyes. I know it's supposed to scare me, but I don't know. It just reminds me of some fucked up popsicle. Either way, I should stop looking at it. Oh! It's a stack of anime figurines? Guess he just shoved this all here when he heard I was coming. Well, what's this? Alright. Face me! Beaford? What the? Yeah, you're not him. There's no way he fixed his posture that fast. After he tried so hard to spare you. Well, he sure did a fucking shitty job. I'll have to agree. He tried too hard to save both of us. I was pretty worried when I heard his dad called for an exorcist. Luckily for me, it was a fraud like you. Lucky you. You're not even a ghost, are you? Don't know if you can call me that. A demon, then? Hey, lady, I'm not here to play 20 questions. Whatever you are, must be pretty desperate if a kid like him could call you. Shut up. I'm not in the situation to be picky here. Not a lot of people will call me nowadays. Yeah? Well, yeah. Most people don't believe in the supernatural anymore. Wow, this guy in Beaford is like 2 peas in a pod. They're both equally silly. So, what do you plan to do now? That's not for you to worry about. But you're not getting out of here alive. Sorry, it's not personal. Jeez, where the hell did you get that? The kitchen. Can't we just, talk this out? No. Fine, you asked for it. All we have is an attack. Attack whatever he is. Kick. Ugh! Did you really think you can beat me in a body of a twink like that? Jeez. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you until you get out of there. Huh? Dang. Alicia was victorious. It wasn't even like a turn system. Like, he didn't even have a chance. You just start wailing on him. Ow, ow, ow! Fucking idiot. Stop kicking me! I'm back to normal! I'm already back to normal! I know. I want to say I deserve it, but why the hell would you even think it's a good idea? You're lucky that demon didn't do shit. That was a demon, right? Hey, to my credit, I didn't think it was a good idea. I was just, bored. Bored? Mrs. Wilkershire! Whatever. That's another mystery solved, at least. Are you gonna tell my dad? Let me think. I won't tell him if you foot the bill. I won't tell him if you foot the bill. We literally had 3 different conversations about how jobless and pathetic I am. Yeah, you are pretty pathetic and jobless. Can you not agree so easily? Don't worry about it. I think I have an idea. But first, we'll have to clean all this. Yeah. Can you make up a good lie about the family painting? Pretty please? 1 month later. I'm so tired. From what? You've been playing games. You've only been playing games. Sitting! I'm gonna stretch my legs. A bookshelf filled with various religious texts and folklore. They're good for bedtime stories. Her exorcism tools. I don't actually see her using it that much. It's over here. If you're going out, can you also get the groceries? Never mind, I'm too lazy to go now. A dried lily flower in a frame. Do you know that lily flowers are associated with romance between two women in anime? Are they now? Why do you sound so upset? What? I'm not. You definitely are. It's from a friend. Oh. Ooh. Oh. It's not like that. We don't even watch anime. The first fucking anime that I watched was with you. And you liked it. I said I liked the clothes. Is this your phone? Yeah. Your cabinet's filled with weird stuff. Oh, those objects are supposedly haunted. Never seen to do anything, though. Looks like she's one of those collectors she was talking about earlier. You sure it's safe to keep those here? They belong to clients. They asked me to exorcise them. And you didn't actually do anything with them? How do you keep getting away with this? I'm just not a coward. Handing it over to someone else gives them a peace of mind. Do you actually need an assistant? We barely got any work. I've only been cooking and cleaning for you. Are you sure you're not just looking for a maid? I do. It's just quiet season. Just wait until the end of the month. Halloween's coming. And that's when the requests start coming in. Is that how it works? Trust me, lots of people are gonna mistake Halloween decorations for ghosts. Then they'll call in like,
"Help me! My neighborhood's haunted! Can you exorcise it?"
I didn't hire you because I felt sorry for you, you know? I'm not that nice. Sure. Anyway, just be patient. Something's gonna show up sooner or later. Can I ask you a question? What is it? Do you believe in ghosts now? Hard to say. You're still not convinced after all that? It was just a one-time thing. One-time thing, huh? If you keep being an exorcist, you'll come across more things like that. Would be nice. Don't worry, I'm sure you will. To be continued? Aww, that's so nice. To my brother who can't play jump scare games, but still somehow got scared by this game anyway. That's funny. What are you hiding? What do you mean? Do you think I'm that stupid? You're a bad liar. I don't know what you're talking about. Please, just go home. I'm calling your father. If you don't want to talk to me, you can talk to him. I'll do it in the living room. He's acting strange. Are you following behind me? Before I can go through the living room, something dug into my back. I knew it. He was gonna stab me in the back. I collapsed to the floor, not even having the chance to react before I lost consciousness. Hey, silly. What do you think you're doing, joining me so soon? To a guy like that, too. You could have beat him in one hit. Lol, we did beat him in one hit. You've always overestimated me. Were you waiting all this time? Yeah, I was getting bored, but I didn't think you'd come so soon. I must have looked real stupid from your point of view, huh? Hunting ghosts and shit. Nah, far from it. I was happy. Game over. And that was Silver Thread. I really enjoyed this case. Initially, I thought that Beaford was pretending to be a ghost to prank his dad for giving him a hard time about college, but I realized the truth as I investigated the house more. The visuals of Silver Thread were really nice. I really loved the dichromatic color scheme they had going on, and the fact that every room had their own unique decorations really made the environment feel fleshed out. I also really loved that we were encouraged to really look around and figure things out ourselves. Instead of having a taskbar telling us exactly where to go or what to do, we had Alicia's journal, which provided us with hints that guided us in the right direction. At one point, I got stuck on what to do with the mousetrap after I got the cheese from the fridge. I thought I was supposed to set it up in the kitchen, but then I realized I still hadn't explored more than half of the house, and I ended up walking around clicking on stuff until I found the right place. I enjoyed being able to piece it together myself. There was only one thing in this case that really confused me. That was the holy water. I thought that maybe we would have used it in the latter half of the case, but after Alicia talks about being banned for hoarding the stuff, the holy water is basically never brought up again. I wondered if maybe it was a mechanic that got scrapped due to time constraints, or maybe it was merely a prop to confirm our protagonist is an exorcist. I mean, what's an exorcist without their holy water? A ghostbuster? I think the holy water could also just be a plot device made to highlight Alicia's flippant attitude towards her profession. She doesn't exactly treat her job like a sacred duty or some divine purpose. Alicia mentions how she got her license online and doesn't have a problem substituting something as ceremonious as incense for something as crude as a cigarette. Considering those examples, her approach to making holy water seems par for the course. Regardless of my theories, only the creator truly knows its purpose, and that's totally fine. I mean, it's not like it took away from Silver Thread's story. Speaking of stories, let's see how the story relates to our theme of the night, motivations. Starting with Beaford, throughout this case his motivations seem empty or half-hearted. Beaford comes from a family of doctors, but doesn't want to follow in their footsteps despite his family's insistence. He doesn't want to go back to college, and from a look at his computer's search history, he doesn't have a job either. The only goal Beaford ever mentions having is becoming a house husband. This goal may be a delusional pipe dream, considering how Beaford lets his dirty laundry pile up so much that Alicia comments on it. But let's give Beaford the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he's not as lazy as he seems, and we just caught him on a bad day. Beaford is still missing a core component of fulfilling his dream. Every stay-at-home house husband needs a girl boss breadwinner wife, and Beaford has none. Beaford can't get a wife without first getting a girlfriend. He can't get a girlfriend without any money. He can't get any money because he doesn't have a job, and he can't get a job because he's too busy gaming and watching anime online for free. Beaford spends his days playing video games and watching anime until he becomes bored of it. Now, what do you do when you're stuck at home bored out of your mind? No. But that's what Beaford did. They say that idle hands are the devil's playground, and in Beaford's case, they meant that literally. Beaford ends up summoning a demon, whether it was really out of boredom like he claimed, to punish his father for being overbearing, or maybe because he wanted to wish for money or a girlfriend. It doesn't matter, because Beaford can't control the demon, nor can he break out of the contract. The demon torments Beaford, but in the grand scheme of things, maybe it was a blessing in disguise. Despite the grief the demon causes Beaford, ultimately it leads him to a new motivation, working for Alicia to pay off his debt so she doesn't rat him out to his father. I'd say this case ends in a net positive, or at least it does in the good ending. We learn more about Alicia's motivations in the second bad ending, or Ending 3. In Ending 3, when Alicia is stabbed and killed by a possessed Beaford, Alicia has a short conversation with someone who is waiting for her in the afterlife. Although the specifics of the two's relationship is unclear, from the little bit of dialogue, I assume that Alicia became an exorcist after this person died, as she seemed embarrassed by her occupation. I think that the circumstances surrounding that person's death was what motivated Alicia to become an exorcist in the first place. During Ending 1, Alicia says, "Not again," while hearing of Beaford's death, and closes her office again, stating, "Everything I did was pointless." We don't know what happened, but I think it's safe to say that the mystery person was killed due to a supernatural incident. Perhaps more is expanded on in the sequel, Silver Thread Part 2. If you'd like to see me investigate the sequel, leave a comment down below. Oh, look at the time! The sun will be up soon, which means it's my time to go. Remember to like and subscribe if you liked my content, and leave a comment on what you thought about the game, or if you have any recommendations. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Remember, stay sharp and stay curious. Bye!